My name is Frank Chibala, and I grew up in Democratic Republic of Congo. And growing up in the Congo, I didn't have access to books, simply because public libraries don't exist. Now, in 2019, I was lucky to come to the US. And barely after I got here, I was taken to a public library. And there, I was shocked. I was shocked because I saw that there were thousands of books that people could have access to for free, and even free Wi-Fi. And I told myself, man, I wish I had something like this when growing up. So in that moment, I decided that I was going to work really hard, develop skills, and hopefully make money so I can go back and build public libraries and give access to books to people for free. But I know that it was going to be ambitious. I know that that project requires money. Then I thought, what is a problem that I can solve so that I can get financial resources to be able to support this project that I have? Then I reflected on my experience learning English. So I'm still learning English, and when I came to the US, it was hard for me to read and understand books. So I came to the conclusion that the reason why I was not understanding the books I was reading was simply because these books were not written for me. The books that you find in public libraries or in books apps, when these authors wrote these books, they had in mind either Americans or English speakers. So they didn't have in mind somebody like me whose English is not their first language. Then I knew that in the world, there are about over 1 billion people who are learning English, and they experience the same struggle that I'm experiencing. Some of the services, they try to provide solutions, but these solutions are kind of scattered. Then what if I build an app that takes those books that we have in books apps or public libraries, and that app simplifies those books in 6 different levels so that anyone who's coming here, even if they're just a beginner studying learning English, they can, approach any book and read it and understand it because it will be simplified at their level. So that's actually what this app does. So I will go and demo how this app works actually. So I am here on a simplified books page. So I can pick any book. I will click on it and it's gonna load instantly. I will go on a setting levels, which is on upper right, and there I can pick any level. Let's say I pick A2, and I'll click on apply setting, and then I will click on play.
People said a new person was on the boardwalk, a lady with a small dog. Dmitry Dmitrich Gurov had been in Yalta for 2 weeks and liked to watch new people. In Verni's pavilion, he saw a young woman with fair hair and a beret, and a white dog followed her. He later saw her in the gardens and square many times each day. She was always alone, wore the same beret, and had the same white dog. No one knew her name, so they called her the lady with the dog. Gurov thought, if she is alone here without a husband or friends, I should meet her. He was not yet 40, but he had a 12-year-old daughter and 2 sons in school.
So I stopped from now, but this could have continued, reading the entire book to the end. Now, another feature that is very important on this app is you can come up here, click on any word, and get instant pronunciation, definition, and example of that word. Let's say I click on this word. As you can see, instantly I get the pronunciation, a definition, and a couple of examples.
V3_pavilion.
And underneath that pronunciation, I have definition, and underneath I have examples. For example, it say pavilion is a small building or tent used for event. Then you have a couple of examples. So this is one of the cool features of this app. But there are more features to come that will actually put everything together to make learning English and reading books in English much easier and accessible to everybody whose English is not their first language. Now, when I finished working on this app, I went to ESL programs and present this app, and many people reacted positively. They love it, and one of the teachers mentioned that this is how AI should be used for. And another teacher mentioned that this is an amazing opportunity that will make books accessible to ESL students. And now, so this app right now, as we are talking, there are a few ESL programs who are interested in using it with their students, doing a pilot and see the result they can get with it. As I am talking, there's an ESL program that is actually doing a pilot where students are using the app, they are loving it and sending feedback. They want even asking for more books. And so that's why we making this video so that you can help us, to have more books. You can help us to have contracts with publishers. So you can also help us, to hire developers. And for that, we are asking for something, about 50,000 to 100,000. So this money will help us at least in the first year to be able to reach out to about 50,000 students or ESL students who are learning English, or we can reach out to about 20 ESL programs, so we can actually help them, help the students learn English. So thank you so much for watching.